Hello and welcome, and we're back for another Crimson Desert content. And this time, I'm just gonna show you how to have a little more convenient to defeat the Reed Devil, because this one is probably one of the blockers that I encountered. So when you're following the Reed Devil, and he will gonna summon some mobs around this area, so all you need to do is just to run over them and don't bother killing them since they're just a summon. So just run away until you find the fields and just open your lantern to get the direction that you need, but it's just the road on your map. And once you reach the fields, you are safe now. Just follow the road again until you reach the camp. Once you reach the camp, use the grindstone over here and also grab the foods and water that you can get inside the camp. And after that, use the bonfire to craft some meat to have more HP pots because you will be fighting the boss. So I recommend you to at least craft 10 to 15 meats if ever you needed them. And then examine this item. So this will trigger the boss fight now.
I can sense his presence. Devil of the reed fields, I have come to claim your head.
You take such a pitiful life as mine. Well, you're certainly not the first to try. My own mother and father made the first attempt. That lech fucked his way across the countryside in hopes of an heir. And I was all he had to show for it. Yet when the plague overtook me in my youth, my father...
Before we proceed to the boss fight, I'm just gonna show you my combo. So when I do a parry, I usually do a 2 heavy attacks and cancel out the third heavy attack. And the reason I do this is because he will have a chance to attack you. So the third one is just a parry. And once you do a punishing move, do the turning slash and then another full heavy attack.
Do you see me for what I truly am? Yes, even if you did, it would make no difference. This is where your life ends. His words still hang like a noose upon me.
Die! How can such a creature claim to bear my noble blood? You are not even alive! Suffer on this mortal coil and honor our family with your death!
We're now moving to the second phase. All you need to do is destroy all 4 scarecrows around you. I prefer going to the right side first and then proceed with the top right over here, and then next is the top left, and you can just use the bow to do a charge shot on the bottom left one, and usually it just one hits the scarecrow if you do a charge shot.
Impressive, but you still die by my hand. One way or another. Have you ever felt the need for a scarecrow protection? Whenever someone stood in your way. Whenever despair sunk its claws into you. Have you never longed to hide yourself behind a mask? Behind this mask lies unstoppable suffering.
Then I'll shatter it.
You may kill this single form, but you cannot kill me.
Stand and fight!
The grudge born by this mask shall live on within every hate-filled heart.
Okay, for the gears, I'm using the Kanta helmet, armor, cloak, and the plate boots. So you can get this at the starter town, just buy it on the blacksmith. And for the gloves, I'm using the brass warden's plate. Then for the shield, I'm using the Rhonid large shield. As for the sword, I'm using the Sword of the Lord, which is you can get from the main story quest after defeating the Horn Splitter. For the ring, I'm using 2 tarnished ring which you can just get it from exploration. I believe it's just a random drop or a drop from the main story. You will get a lot of this if you do some side quest. And for the Saint's necklace, you can also get this from the manor. And I'm using the faded earring, which is also a common drop, I believe. And as for the earring, engraved gold earring, which you can get as well as from these two on the same area. So you can get this at the starter town. Then for the skill, uh, the number one I could recommend is getting the turning slash, which will shorten the animation to release it, just to time it well. And as for the other things, it's probably pumping up your stamina just to make sure that you have enough stamina to do dodges or the blocks, which is also related to your parry. And I also would recommend you to get the forward slash because this is probably your bread and butter in staggering the boss. So I haven't gotten enough skill points, but I will probably get this to make it a lot more easier to do on the combo. And for the QOL, you probably wanna have the double jump, but it's optional. It's just gonna make things easier to climb since you will have the free jump. And also this one, the health, just to pump up your health. And that's pretty much I could recommend. Everything else is just I'm testing it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. To get the Saint necklace, just head over to this hillside manor. It's just on the side of the Church of Hernand. So it's just on the starter town. And once you're here, you will need to climb on the second floor of this building. You cannot enter this, so you just need to go over to the window. On this puzzle, all you need to do is to elevate each piston on the same level, just like this picture. This is the answer to this puzzle.